For many years, when South Africans heard the word polygamy, one name came to mind, Mseleku. He's famous for marrying 5 women, building many homes, and showing his family life on TV through his popular show Uthando Nesithembu. People respected him for following tradition and leading his family in a strong way. But now in 2025, things are changing. A new name is trending, Lucky Somkhanda Gumbi, or just Somkhanda. He's younger, fleshier, and living a very different kind of polygamous life. He doesn't rely on TV networks. He uses social media, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to show off his love life, his culture, and his luxurious lifestyle. He's turning heads and gaining followers fast. Somkhanda is also famous for something strange. He loves yellow bones so much he tried to become one himself. But unfortunately for him, it didn't work. His skin actually got darker and more damaged. The internet has joked about it ever since. Still, the bleaching fail hasn't slowed him down. In fact, it made more people curious about him. So now people are asking, is Somkhanda replacing Mseleku as the new face of polygamy in South Africa? And is he better? Let's find out. Old school versus new school. Polygamy on TV and online. Mseleku introduced many people to polygamy through his TV show. His family meetings, deep conversations, and arguments helped viewers learn how polygamous marriages work. But his shows became more serious and sometimes felt heavy. Somkhanda is doing things differently. He doesn't wait for a TV channel to tell his story. Instead, he shares videos of his weddings, ceremonies, and wives on social media, and people love it. His wedding to his 3rd wife Zama was all over TikTok. It wasn't just traditional, it was luxurious with beautiful clothes, champagne, music, and dancing. Everything about it said, this is tradition, but make it fun and expensive. Somkhanda understands how to be popular online. He knows how to create moments that people want to share and talk about. Where does the money come from? Many people ask how Somkhanda can afford such an expensive lifestyle. He doesn't just have 3 wives. He gives them the soft life, designer clothes, fancy parties, beautiful homes, and big ceremonies. The truth is, Somkhanda is rich. He has businesses in mining, coal transport, and construction in KwaZulu-Natal. He also had his own reality show called The Gumbis on SABC1, and because he's so popular, he also gets deals from brands who want him to advertise their products. He owns homes in Richards Bay and Balito, and he's also known for flying out first class, wearing expensive clothes, and paying full lobola for his wives. His 2nd wife's bridal shower reportedly cost him 260,000 rands, and the wedding was around 4 million rands. He doesn't just show off wealth, he uses it to honor culture in a modern way. Meet the wives. Somkhanda has 3 wives, and they're all beautiful and, don't forget, light-skinned. First wife, Bayede Cebekulu. She met Somkhanda in 2016 and married him that same year. She is calm, traditional, and helps manage their home life. Second wife, Nombuso Malinga. Married in 2018, she became known after the lavish wedding Somkhanda gave her. She's active on social media and supports her husband in business events. Third wife, Zamaduma, who made the most noise online. She's just 22 years old, a law graduate from Wits University, and joined the family in 2025. Her traditional marriage ceremony, the umkhehlo, was like something out of a magazine. Champagne, amapiano dancers, outfits designed to impress. The whole internet was talking. Zama's age created a lot of conversations. Many people pointed out the big age gap between her and Somkhanda. One tweet that went viral said, "Oh, congratulations to 22-year-old Zama, but once you turn 30, he's going to marry another 21-year-old version of you." People were debating whether it was true love or just a trend, but either way, the wedding had everyone watching. Do the wives get along? In Mseleku's home, There are many rules. Each wife has her own house and decisions are made by the husband. Sometimes the wives seemed unhappy but had to follow tradition. With Somkhanda, things seem more modern. At first, his second wife Nombuso didn't seem happy about Zama joining the family. Photos and videos showed her looking uncomfortable. People thought there might be jealousy, but Somkhanda stepped in and said he spoke to each wife privately and helped them talk through their feelings. Now, the wives are often seen smiling together at events, supporting each other and posting pictures as a unit. Whether it's perfect harmony or good PR, the public loves the idea of co-wives who get along and live in peace. Ceremonies that break the internet. One thing Somkhanda knows how to do is throw a ceremony. His wedding and umkhehlo with Zama was not a small family gathering. It was a full, luxurious experience. The decor was expensive, there was champagne flowing, dancers performing, and guests dressed to impress. Even people who don't support polygamy said, "Wow." The ceremony looked like a music video mixed with tradition. It showed that African culture doesn't have to be boring or stuck in the past. Somkhanda is showing that polygamy can be stylish, respectful, and fun, and people are paying attention. Controversy keeps him relevant. Somkhanda is not shy. He shows off his wives, his money, and his lifestyle, and not everyone likes that. But the truth is, controversy brings attention. Some people complain about the age gap between him and Zama. Others worry that polygamy is being turned into a popularity contest. Some religious people think it's wrong to make traditional ceremonies feel like parties. But every time someone complains, more people click, watch, and follow. That's the trick. Somkhanda knows how to keep the spotlight on him. Even his skin bleaching disaster became a trending topic. It didn't make him hide, it made him even more famous. Why Mzansi loves the drama? South Africans are watching Somkhanda for many reasons. His ceremonies are big, bold, and beautiful. His wives are fashionable, educated, and interesting. His lifestyle is both traditional and soft life. He makes polygamy look like something young people might consider. But people also love the drama. The second wife feeling left out when Zama arrived, the online backlash about Zama's age, the question of whether the marriages are real love or part of a social media strategy, and of course the bleaching. It's the kind of story that stays funny no matter how many times you hear it. The public is ready for a new face. Conversations around gender, marriage, and identity have evolved dramatically since Uthando Nesithembu first aired. While Mseleku laid the foundation, the public is now craving something more nuanced, more equitable, and more emotionally rich. Somkhanda, whether intentionally or not, is answering that call. He may not yet have 5 wives, dozens of businesses, or a reality show that's as big as Uthando Nesithembu, but what he does have is influence, respect, and vision. And that's enough to position him as the future of polygamy in a country that is constantly reinventing itself. Conclusion: Mseleku walked so Somkhanda could run. Where Mseleku brought tradition to television, Somkhanda is bringing emotional intelligence to tradition. Where Mseleku showcased power, Somkhanda is showcasing partnership. And where Mseleku often told his story through control, Somkhanda is telling his story through connection. This isn't about disrespecting the old guard, it's about recognizing evolution and making room for new energy. Somkhanda is more than just the new face of polygamy. He's a symbol of a shifting society, a man who understands that love, even in its most complex forms, deserves to be handled with care, clarity, and courage. And for that reason, he's not just replacing Mseleku, he's redefining the entire conversation.